So far in your game, you should have your character who flies along and at least the clouds on the back. You may or may not have this repeated animation, as you can see where the thing is moving, the smoke's coming out the back. If you haven't got that, don't worry. You want to be moving on with what we've got today, which is we're going to be shooting machine guns out of his plane. So to do that, we need to create a new sprite, which is going to be the bullets. So we'll call the new sprite bullets. I'm going to make them red. You might want to do a superpower for yours. You might want to do like a big fist or something, somebody punching. That's what another student did. You decide what you'd like to do. Maybe a laser strike. Depends what you fancy. So all I want my bullets to do is fire from the wing, and then just to go forwards until they hit the edge. But of course, wherever I've moved Biggles to, I want the bullets to start from there as well. So let's call this sprite bullet 1. And what we're going to do is say, when the game starts, we won't even see this, so we'll hide it away. And then we're going to do a forever if the keyboard is pressed. So we use the forever if section, and this is what we called a case statement. So it's in case this happens, this is what happens. So forever, in case the spacebar is pressed, we want it to go to, so we'll use the motion. Really, first off, we want it to go to wherever Biggles is. So we can actually do this in the options here. Let's have a look here. Sensing. We can actually say the X position of Biggles, and then we can choose the Y position as well. We want it to go to the X and Y, wherever Biggles is. So it'll straight away go to him as soon as we press the spacebar. We may need to change this a little bit to make sure it's coming down to the wing, but we can sort that in a moment. Then of course we want it to show, and then we wanted to do that repeating going forwards this time. So let's use the control, and we'll just say repeat, and we'll say 20 times. We'll make this move quite a bit quicker than the clouds. They moved like 5 at a time, but this needs to move maybe a little bit more. So we're changing Y, which is of course the horizontal axis. Once it's shot, it wants to hide, so let's get the looks back again and hide it. So this time, every time we press the button, let's test this then. Press the button. I've made a mistake there. It shouldn't be the Y-axis, should it? It should be the X-axis, so easy mistake to make. You want your motion to be on change X-axis by 10. So let's test that now. In fact, let's change it to a little bit more. Change X by 20, because it did look a little bit slow as well. There we go. Boom. There we go. It does look like it's shooting just out of his nose at the moment, so this is where we can now fix this section here. So it's where it goes to. We want our Y to be a little lower. So if it's about here, let's see how much the difference is. So that's at Y 61. Oops, 61. See, let's make it in the middle. That's about, yeah, so about minus 60. So we'll do that, but just add minus 60. So we want to go to the Y position of Biggles, minus about 60, so that it appears lower down. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. If we press the spacebar now, as you can see, it's firing out, well, maybe a little bit too low. If we change that to 50, let's just green flag again. There we go, that's about right, isn't it? Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to first up get your control to say on your new sprite bullet, hide, then forever key button is pressed, go to this position, show, repeat 20, change X by 20, then hide. So that's your first bullet. Okay, make sure you've got that coding correct, and then you're ready to move on to the next video.